The hangar smelled of fuel, metal, and the silent echo of forgotten conversations. Somewhere between the polished jets and humming maintenance equipment stood a 17-year-old boy in oil-stained overalls, a wrench in one hand and a backpack slung over the other shoulder. His name was Malik Rivers. He wasn't supposed to be here. Officially, he was just a junior assistant, a glorified gopher at Westridge Aviation, an elite private hangar for billionaires and high-profile clients. But Malik had grown up around engines. His late mother, Cassandra Rivers, was one of the first black female helicopter pilots in the Air Force before dying in a crash that was never fully explained. Since then, Malik had bounced between foster homes, part-time jobs, and side projects, all while carrying the legacy of the mother he barely remembered, her old pilot wings necklace always around his neck. The jet that wouldn't start ****. It was early morning when chaos erupted in Hangar 7. A Gulfstream G700, sleek, custom, and reportedly valued at over $70 million, refused to start. Its diagnostics were clean, fuel levels full, battery charged, yet the system wouldn't ignite. "Get the lead tech now," someone barked. Malik, sweeping under the wing, paused. His instincts buzzed. He peeked toward the commotion. 3 top engineers were already circling the aircraft. Tools clattered, laptops beeped, and one technician cursed loudly. The client was scheduled to fly to Zurich in 2 hours. The owner of the jet, none other than Victor Holden, CEO of Ether Dynamics, was already en route. Malik kept sweeping, but his eyes remained locked on the jet. The gut feeling ****. By 10 a.m., the engineering team was scratching their heads. "We've rebooted the avionics 4 times, one said. "There's something off in the power conversion module, but it doesn't make sense," said another. Malik couldn't hold it anymore. He walked over casually, holding his broom like a prop. "You checked the secondary relay?" he asked. The engineers glared. "This is a $70 million aircraft. Back off, kid." Malik nodded and returned to his corner. But something gnawed at him. That model of G700 had a known issue, one buried in old service manuals and Reddit threads from obscure mechanics. Something about a misaligned isolator coil in the primary to secondary relay junction. A glitch so small, most certified mechanics missed it. Malik waited until the lead engineer walked off to take a call. 10 minutes. That's all he needed. Under the hood ***. He moved like a shadow, slipping into the maintenance hatch with precision. Tools clicked softly as he unfastened the relay panel, then gently adjusted the coil. He reset the thermal fuses, recalibrated the isolation switch, and climbed out just as quietly as he'd gone in. By the time the engineers returned, the jet's lights were glowing. One of them blinked. "Wait, what did you do?" "I didn't touch anything," Malik shrugged. Maybe she just needed a nap. The jet hummed. Engines ignited. A low roar echoed across the hangar. They had liftoff. The arrival ***. Victor Holden arrived 15 minutes later. Late 50s, sharp suit, and an aura of command. His assistant whispered updates in his ear as they walked toward the aircraft. When she mentioned the earlier malfunction, Holden stopped. What was wrong? The lead tech hesitated. "We're not entirely sure. It resolved itself." Victor didn't like vagueness. "Resolved itself?" Possibly a coil alignment issue. "We're still analyzing logs." Victor eyed the jet, then looked around. That's when he saw Malik, standing a few feet away, wiping oil off his hands, unaware of the gaze upon him. "Who's the kid?" Victor asked. "Just a janitor's apprentice," someone mumbled. Victor nodded, but didn't move. Something had caught his eye, something glinting around the boy's neck. The necklace ***. Malik felt a sudden chill. He looked up and froze. Victor Holden was staring directly at him. Not with anger. Not even curiosity. With disbelief. Victor stepped closer, slowly. "What's your name?" "Malik." Victor's eyes dropped to the necklace hanging just below Malik's collar. A pair of polished silver wings. Victor reached into his own shirt and pulled out a matching piece. The same wings. Same engraving. "Where did you get that?" he asked quietly. Malik instinctively touched the necklace. "It was my mom's. Cassandra Rivers." The silence in the hangar was sudden and absolute. Victor's face lost all color. "Cassandra," he whispered. "Your mother was Cassandra Rivers?" Malik nodded, uncertain now. "Yeah. You knew her?" Victor slowly sank to a seat on a nearby tool chest. "Knew her," he repeated. "She saved my life." Unspoken Histories ***. 25 years ago, Victor was a junior engineer with the Air Force R/ND program. During a classified field test, their chopper was shot down in hostile territory. The pilot, Cassandra Rivers, defied every protocol and flew back into the danger zone to pull Victor out. She was court-martialed for disobedience, then cleared. But that mission haunted her until the day she died. Victor never forgot the woman who risked her career for him. He never knew she had a child. Malik stood frozen, the realization crashing over him. "You're telling me, my mom saved you?" Victor nodded. "And now her son saves my jet. More than a mechanic ***. That day, everything changed. Victor didn't just delay his Zurich flight, he cancelled it. Instead, he sat down with Malik in the break room for nearly 2 hours. They talked about Cassandra, the crash, and the necklace with the pilot wings, standard issue for elite flight officers. Victor had kept his copy all these years. Malik had worn his since age 5. By the end of the conversation, Victor made a quiet call. The offer ***. 2 days later, Malik received an official offer letter on Ether Dynamics letterhead. Ether Mechanics Apprenticeship Program, full scholarship. Attached was a note, handwritten. Cassandra taught me that courage comes in silence and sacrifice. You reminded me where genius hides when no one's looking. Let's build something she'd be proud of. VH**. A year later, Malik walked across the polished lobby of Ether HQ in a tailored jacket. No longer just a janitor. No longer a forgotten kid with a wrench and a shadow of his mother's past. He was now a certified aircraft systems apprentice, designing engines and solving problems that baffled engineers twice his age. But no matter how high he rose, he never took off the necklace. The pilot wings shone against his chest, one part memory, one part legacy. Somewhere in the sky above, he knew Cassandra was watching.